Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come to educate our people. Today is educational. We need to listen and listen good. Selling of land in Lagos is becoming a thing of past. Igbos are no longer buying to the point that they have noticed this and they are now calling on these efulefus that carry money in hand. And ndị chi ego n'aka, ndị Igbo ndị chi ego n'aka. They are now begging you to please relocate to Lagos. O nwere kepu anyị na-anụ. They are now begging Cubana chief priest abi what? Relocate to Lagos. Butere anyị ego ahụ ibu n'aka ka anyị were mee ihe anyị chọrọ ime. Remember, you are not the first person that bought land in Lagos or that will buy land in Lagos. Many people that bought this land in Lagos, many government, they have taken their land back. Some they denied you. Some emeginshi, they will do juju so that you will not even put your leg on that land again. And that is how your money will just go like that. Whereas we have those kind of forests in our land, in our eastern region, abandoned, even to the point that ndị Igbo na-azụ waterlogged areas. Bịa filowa, ha filucha, they build. Sometimes they crush that building down. Sometimes they will use juju to kill the landlord and chase out the children. They do a lot to Ndigbo in Lagos. So that is why we want them to know that hence others are running and they are calling you to come. Cubana chief priest, I'll be what you call yourself. Listen to what we heard about you and what they want to do with you, okay? Now, please help us to tag him on this video. Emmanuel Oremijuice is here to educate him because agwantị ntị anọ egburu ishi anante soro. Buru ego gị ahụ, that's your money that is pushing you. Buru ya gidi 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 gidi. Go to Anambra. Behave the same way. Behave the same way Innocent behaved in Anambra, and his news would never end. Carry that money gidi 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 gidi. Go to Aba. Do something that ear will hear and tingle because you have too much money. Do it and it will benefit your people. Don't dare answer Yoruba people. Come to Lagos to buy land. We'll give you this, we'll give you that. They have noticed that our awareness is sinking in the hearts of Ndigbo. The awareness we are doing on this channel and other related channels, they are very, very much important and they are sinking in their hearts. So our people have started rethinking, all right? I want you to listen to our brother to educate us the more. Emmanuel Oremijuice, over to you.
They will render you useless out of your careless. Obonema kahasiaro. Kangwage kahasiziaro mki in Lagos. When they started destroying Igbo people's goods inside Lagos, Alaba, everywhere, Igbo started migrating to east. Lands for sale in Lagos, all the investors selling land in Lagos became useless. They became useless. No Igbo man was buying land. No Igbo man was buying land. No Igbo man was buying land. If you bring the land to Lagos and say, oh, Lagos land, that person will be looking at you as if you hated him so much. You want him to spend his money frivolently. Everyone became careful. Nobody was investing. You are no longer hearing, oh, new Lagos, we have developed this, we have developed that. Let them be Yariba. Their names were Ududuwa. Fulani named them Yoruba. Let them go and develop the same place. They cannot develop their land. Lagos, Igbo people develop, at least I got land then. When they know at the end of the day, the land went into Oyewani issue. Not me that when she called me and said, oh, you need to invest, I gave her money then. the land went. And but the shocking thing there is that that land that went have been waiting under Lagos state government. They have reclaimed the lands that they sold to Igbo. Are you shocked? They have reclaimed all those land that they sold to Igbo. They destroy your businesses, burn your businesses, do all sorts of things. Now you are running down to east, they paid Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana, I assume Obi Cubana, Cubana chief priest. My thought lights have been pointed on you. I heard that Lagos state investors, those selling land, paid you in order to relocate to Lagos. Tag him in this very program. Share it to him. I heard that people paid you in order to come and advertise Lagos state to Ndigbo. Do you know the shocking thing? Igbo people are known for brain. Please, I have 57 viewers, only 25 hitting the like button. That is about 32 have refused to hit the like button. I don't know which side of this program you belong to. Then, after burning your businesses, you are now relocating. They brought a Cubana chief priest to advertise land in Lagos. Do you know that Igbo people are known for brain? Igbo people are known for reasoning. Igbo people are known for using their brains. Did you know right now some Umuefulefu that they are still burning their buildings? They are pursuing them out of Agbara. They are pursuing them out of, what are they calling it? Okoko. They are pursuing them out of everywhere. They are pursuing them out of Lagos. Alaba is systematically being taken small by Lagos State. Trade fair have been taken already. Did you know that some of Umu Ofete, this Umu Okoko, have now resulted into buying land again in Lagos. They have resulted into buying land in Lagos again. While they are buying land, hey, Cubana chief priests have come. Oh, it's not this thing. Cubana chief priest is Cubana chief priest. What money? He doesn't even have money. Go and ask about the Igbo man that opened that beach in Lagos. Those are the no billionaires that you know. What is his name? Please, you people, Landmarks, right? Go and ask about Landmarks. Landmarks is a bastard billionaire. Please, you must know that the definition of bastard billionaire in Alibo is excess money. So you do not wrongly interpret this bastard billionaire into meaning another 10 else. The definition of bastard billionaire in Igbo is somebody that have excess money. They deceive Landmarks. Just 18 years ago, they deceived Landmarks. Landmarks invested in Lagos. And today, where is Landmarks? They totally destroyed everything. They gave you 2 hours, some 24 hours, some 1 hour to vacate their buildings in Lagos, and they destroy it. And the same people, they are now pushing the agenda, advertising more lands for you people. Ofeke body, you will still go and invest. Most of them, what I am hearing, most of them, oh, let us buy it. By 1 year or 2 years, we will resell it. Do you see how useless that you are? Have you seen how unreasonable that you are? Have you seen how unreasonable that you are? What have you to tell your own self? What are you going to tell yourself? I should pity you for being stupid. 82 live viewers, Only 37 hitting the like button. Should I pity you for being unreasonable? Should I pity you for being unreasonable? Should I even pity you for not pitying your own self? Should I pity you for not pitying your own self? Oh, can't you see? Cubana chief priests have come. This time around, he will dialogue with the Lagos state government. Have you taken this thing to ask yourself, who is Cubana chief priest? Cubana chief priest did not even see quarter of the money that our people in Lagos saw. When you go to places like Alaba, Cubana chief priest is just an internet noisemaker, a hungry, sheepish-looking individual who wants to sell his region, who wants to sell his people to Ndi Yariba, people that, look, let me tell you, Yoruba people sold their identity to Fulani. Do you know that Yoruba is a Fulani word of Yariba? It's not a Yoruba name. There is no meaning of Yoruba anywhere. Yoruba people are known as Oduduwa. Before the people Fulani rearing cows coming from inside bush, when they see them in their farms doing, they call them Yariba, 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 Yariba. And from there, the name Yoruba came. And Yoruba people were like, hey, they called us Yariba. Maybe they know us better than, because these people behave. Only God knows. People that forget their lineage, their tribes. So, Cubana chief priest wants to sell the Igbo people to the same people who have forgotten their name, from bearing Oduduwa people to Yariba, a Fulani word. Yariba agreeing, submitting to Fulani people that, oh, you have conquered us. Go anywhere that the so-called historians, Yoruba historians, Yariba historians, they will always write Yariba, Yariba, Yoruba, that is Yoruba. It is a Fulani word, Yariba. It is never a Yoruba. Even those telling you it is a Yoruba, they don't know what it means. Their names are Oduduwa people, not Yariba people. So Cubana chief priests want to sell us to people that have already lost their identity. In essence, we will have this coined bread of a Fulani man, of a Fulani, we will gladly submit to Fulani. That is what all of this nonsense is all about. Am I communicating? Am I talking to you, please? If I am talking to you, can I hear you say, Papa, ride on? Please, let me answer call, please. Hello? Okay.
Do you know that Cubana chief prince have been bought over because he's having a case with the government, so you don't want them to jail him. So now they are using him one way or the other. And one other thing, all those sabo that is disturbing the progress of Biafra, I think it's time the Prime Minister, they start eliminating those people, because every sabo must go down. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Please, my brother, on this very platform, I do not support violence, please. That word, every sabo must go down. You can equally say every sabo can be brought to justice. Every sabo can be brought to justice. That is the recognized word under the rule of law. Every sabo must be brought to justice, made to face the law of the land, instead of using the word go down. Please, we do not condone that word here. I am Emmanuel Oremedios, please. Am I communicating? They went and hired Cubana chief priest. And right now, they are trying very hard every day, telling you, oh, land, they have brought their land very cheap. They will tell you, you that want to invest, you will see Asaba. 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. And the same place that you see in Asaba, 10 million, you will see in Lagos something like 1 million, 1.5 million. You will say, oh, why am I going down to Asaba? Why am I going down to Imo State? Why am I going down to Enugu? Why am I going down to Abia State? Why am I going down to Port Harcourt? That is Igbo River State. Why am I going down to Cross River? Why am I going down to this thing? Let me invest in Lagos. Let me invest. After all, before 1 year, 2 years, even if I don't want to use it, I can sell it. That mentality telling you 1 year, 2 years. If you don't want to sell it, you can use it. Most of our people that their goods are burning in Lagos, they said before 1 year or 2 years, you return to my zone. Before you know, before 1 year or 2 years, they don't buy land. Before 1 year or 2 years, they don't build them. Before 1 year or 2 years, all Cubana their house. Before 1 year or 2 years, Hulu. Before 1 year or 2 years, Hana Keke. Before 1 year or 2 years, the Lagos a Bruna the Keke. Before 1 year or 2 years, Hana was a village. That spirit telling you, go and buy land, go and buy land. I want to tell you people what happened in our land. There was this land. I thank every trade union in Lagos, Igbo trade unions in Lagos. They have learned lesson. They are no longer advertising Lagos-made land to Ndigbo. They are now buying lands in our land, advertising it to our people. It is a very welcome development. I am clapping for all of you. Your people are trying. A very welcome development. Previously, some union in Lagos will just go and buy acres of land, then share it for everyone. Then after 1 year or 2 years, Lagos State will come and say, oh, we don't want to sell this place. This place is in waterland. This place is in fireland. This place is in blue land. This place is in plain land. They will collect that same land. When you bought that land, you went to register your C of O. They look, the people that is giving you C of O, most of all those lands have C of O. The people that are giving you C of O do not see that the land that you want to acquire C of O for are in blue line or in fire line. They will allow you to acquire C of O for your own land. Then the land became in fire line and in Pluto line. 103 viewers, only 53 hitting the like button. Other people in the vote to hit the like button, please, so that this message will go viral. And share it. You people need to hear before they make that useless mistake of buying the idea of reinvesting. Let us reinvest. Let us reinvest. The other time, a few days ago, Fulani Okada riders in around my 2 area, if I'm not mistaken, by a Yoruba man, a Yoruba Aboro, because when you see some of them actually do Aboro. That is the reason for the envy of Onyibo. Oh, Igbo man is doing well, and I am doing Aboro. They actually buy the Yoruba Aboro, and they use Okada in Yoruba land and be climbing the person. Whoom, whoom. Yoruba people were passing there. But let's assume that it was Igbo that did that. Hey, there will be that Lagos, no, you cannot live in it. Just let's assume that it is an Igbo man that did that. Lagos will never contain you. And you yourself will be blaming your people. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? But they did it to Yoruba man. Yoruba people were there. I want to let you know. The reason for Yoruba's loyalty to the Fulani is because the name Yoruba came from Fulani. Many of you don't know that. It is very spiritual. When I name you, I have a control over you. When I name you, your destiny becomes in my hand. Because if I name you, if I give you name, you bear my name that I give you. Your destiny is in my hand. In case if you don't know, it goes through spiritual process. Unless you unless you are not fortified into, unless you are not aware how spirituality operates. 117 viewers, please. Others hit the like button, please. Unless you don't know how spirituality works, if I name you, your destiny is in my hand. That is the reason why no matter what Fulani do to Ndi Yoruba, they will always be loyal. Their names are, even your president said, as a traditionally Yoruba boy, your president gives that to Fulani. If you want to say that I am Oduduwa, that was the name that you were answering. The name Yoruba only came 100 and something, almost 100 years ago, or 100 plus years ago. That was when the name Yoruba came into existence. Before then, it came into existence from cattle rearers. That is the reason why they dominate and they buy Yoruba people in their land. They cannot complain. Wale Soyinka is almost, if he is not up to 100, he is almost 100. Don't he know the history of his own ways? Don't he know the history of his own ways, how his own ways came into existence? He doesn't know. I want you to know, by them advertising land to you in Lagos, you also, when you buy the land in Lagos, you also bought over Fulani hegemony on you, because Yoruba and Fulani is inseparable. Hey, Taba the grammar, Baba the grammar. Many people say, oh, you speak wrong grammar. If a white man gets angry, let him speak Igbo. Most of you, when you see Igbo, white man spoiling your language, you will be laughing. Oh, this one actually speaks Igbo more than us. You will not tell him that he's an illiterate. Speaking other people's language is not education, please. That is the brain, average brain of a black man. Dark. Speaking. Oh, I speak very good English. You are useless if you speak English and you don't speak your own language. A na-asụ Igbo na-asụkwa Igbo mma. Asụsụ Igbo eji eme okwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị ndị na-asụ na nsogbu asụsụ ndị ọcha ma asụsụ ndị Britain n'ime ebe a. Ihe mma na-eji eme ihe ejije a, ihe onyonyo a ya abụ asụsụ Igbo. Oge ọbụla a na-anụ Igbo na-asụkwa Igbo mma. Igbo bụ uru m, Igbo bụ ngaba m. Ịmara asụ Igbo, ịmụtara asụsụ, ịmara asụ Igbo ịbara uru n'ala Igbo. Ịmara asụ Igbo, ị ga-ama okwu n'Igbo bụ asụsụ eluigwe. But let that be for another day. When I actually see it, I laugh. Oh, you don't know how to speak grammar. You don't know how to speak grammar. I look at people and I laugh. You are trying to break out of Britain, but your mentality is still with Britain. Forever and ever to your eternity. Those of you who manage to break within the barrier, well, you have broken the record. And that was one of the reasons why, when I started giving birth to children, one of the things that bother me, sometimes I stay sleepless nights. I will be thinking throughout the night, how will I live and die? My children wouldn't know how to speak Igbo. It bothers me. My first son, when he started speaking English, if I speak Igbo, he responds to English. Every time I keep on thinking, After which I am gone, what becomes of me? Do you know what I did? I started taking them to Ndigbo. They will go to Ndigbo sometimes, stay 2 years. The one that they went last, they stayed 3 years. I integrate them into school. What type of school do you want to acquire education without knowing your own land? Even my last born, Amanda, that doesn't even speak Igbo at all. If you are telling him there, he will just be looking at you. One day he told me, Daddy, stop it. Mbata, times I will be looking at them. Not like this, I will be looking at them. They will be thinking, oh, that our daddy is looking at us. They don't know that I am imagining what becomes of me after which I am gone. True to God who made me and you now, they don't bond them well. They speak Igbo more than. In fact, the discussion and the language in my home, is Igbo discussion. They can speak English when they get out, but they speak Igbo. And some people are getting jealous. Oh, how did you do this? How did we are you able? Oh, children born here, school here. How we are you able? I told them it is consistent sacrifice, but that should be for another day. The teaching here is how, if you buy land in Lagos, you have bought over Fulani hegemony on you, and you can no longer reason, because Fulani control your mentality, controls everything. You can no longer reason, not at all. Cubana chief priest, the hungry, sheepish looking individual. Please, no apology to that. No apology whatsoever. Because if you support the killing of your own people, if you support the impunity being meted on your own people, you are taking them to Lagos. Oh, come and I ran away from East to come and invest in which land? In the land that every day Igbo people's goods are going on in flames. And some of these who move again, Bori, that doesn't reason, simply because Hanaha Igbo. When you listen and hear Igbo, it will reintegrate your brain into an Igbo man lifestyle. It will make your brain to withstand what they are doing. They told you, come and invest, and some of you are reinvesting in Lagos. Reinvesting in Lagos. Lekwe kan jero, ejere mo for jero no. Ola kan share here no. One of the things that made me love Nnewi, you see Nnewi people. Apart from Sabo lifestyle that they have an Igbo man spirit. Apart from Sabo lifestyle, those who have Sabo lifestyle don't have Igbo man spirit, please. Apart from Sabo lifestyle, living in Nnewi, those who actually have bread in Nnewi have Igbo man spirit. If Nnewi man make money in Lagos, he is going to Nnewi to invest. If Igbo man, Nnewi man make money in this, he is going to Nnewi to invest. They take Nnewi first. But other people, do they reason like that? Do they reason as such? Oh, let us invest. Who is telling us not to invest? Did you know if I invest this money in Lagos now, I am going to make so. There is social benefit. There is social benefit. You think that you have brand. It's all your tribe. You want to sell your own people because of money. It is called sabotike. Saboteur is not only when you stand up to go and betray your own brother, but when you betray your own people's cause, it is always sabo. 133 live years, only 86 hitting the live button. When you wake up to blackmail your own people, thinking that, oh, you have brain, your only brain is the one that works in the whole world, no other brain that works. It is your only brain. I have brain. I can manipulate my own people. I want to invest in Lagos. You want to invest. Those who have tried that in the past, go and ask them, where is their investment? As simple as ABCD. Before you be Yara, Jordan Yara na Ebobona, you go to market, look at and see your village square. Go to your village squares. That is where the settlement of Ndara. Anywhere in Igbo land, once you get to village square, you will see a madman. You don't look for a madman. If you want to look for a madman, go to village square. Just sit and watch. Check ara na achọghị. These are the people na-eyi the ara. Kedu uru ara bagoro ha? What have madness benefited them? That is symptoms of madness. What have it benefited to them? You will first of all ask yourself, when you have given yourself a sincere answer to what you are asking for, that is only then you will know that there is no need of being mad. There is no gain in madness. You condone yourself. Those people whom their livelihood, do you know that some people have buildings in Lagos and don't even have a block in their father's house? Yeah, I can remember most of them. They don't even have a block in their 2010. A man, no, not 2010. 2016, not 2010. 2016, a man died, a multi-billionaire. The buildings that this man had in Lagos that we have counted is 22 buildings. 22 buildings. Those that know me knows the person that I'm talking about. He came from Delta State, an Igbo man. 22 buildings in Lagos, and the man died. They went to bury the man. People from our line, because I did not go, went to bury the man in his house in the village. Lo and behold, there was no building there, not even a block. The land that Umunna asked them to go and bury him is inside Ipa. They said, "Neighbor Lobiano, Ipa, a multi-billionaire, somebody who had invested everywhere, can't even lay a block. If he is hungry, people will say, oh, he doesn't have the money to buy block. He doesn't have the money to build cement." But 22 upstairs in Lagos and Ogun State, he never set a block in his father's compound. Most of you are making investment of your lives. Please hit the like button once. If you hit twice, the first one will go away. I am Onyebuchi Ekpa, Emmanuel Oremidus. Onyebuchi Ekpa. Those of you making investment of your own lives in Lagos, they will tell you, oh, everybody because I watch it. Most of you, them will tell you that, oh, I'm now a Lagos boy. I'm now a Lagos boy. I'm no longer an Igbo man. For this, I have become a Lagos boy. Most of them used to say it. You are not a Lagos boy. No doubt. No doubt. You're a Lagos boy. Because probably most of them doesn't know how to speak Igbo even those that knows how to speak Igbo, they came from lineage of Ofeke. Because Ofeke, muta n'ala Igbo, Ofeke ka ọ ya bụ. It is only by the grace of God that they will survive the test of time. Since I was born, but now I am getting old. Ofeke muta nwa Ofeke ka ọ ga-abụ. Brother, have you seen onye Ofeke mutara nwa ya bụ uru? It only takes by the grace of God. Kama paraga, because I do by giving you people examples. Somebody is calling me Abalosia. Please, the only Abalosia that I know is a Sabo. You know Ifa Ajuna. Ifa Ajuna is a very nice name. But why are people no longer bearing it in Alibo today? It's because of a saboteur called Ifa Ajuna. Abalosia is a commander that people like me fought and stood very strong. Nanke Benjamin, I got a most of us that went to that Ibe today are nowhere to be found. Only me, him, and his two wives. They should show me other people who got in Egypt, survive. Yeah? They are living from hand to mouth. But I want to say that we people like us stood very strong, bearing the truth that he applauded. Now he's following the Ofeke people called the DOS. I heard that Noyama is in charge of Anambra State. I heard. So that name Abalosia Olaka Sienyo. I want to give you people example of Ofeke in relation to investment in Lagos. There is one of my brother called Tio. Tio senior my dad. Tio is very nice in thieving fowl, thieving goats, and eating them. Even at a time, Ekwensu gozie ya eze niile pụọ. Tio was also thieving. His children might be listening. You know me, they talk my own. I know they hide anything. My village people watch it very well. They watch it very well, and they know the person that I'm talking about. Okay, Abalosi is greeting me. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You are welcome. People from my village knows the person that I'm talking about. They work very well. 148 viewers. If you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Tio, when Ekwensu gozichana yeze koshishia, Tio continue thieving of fowl to the extent that if your goat or if you go and mayehu no here as Igbos normally do, apụta amanye ewu n'ọhịa ka o wee nwee ike na-eri ahịhịa nọ n'ime ọhịa. Tio will go there and harvest the ewu, and before you know, o shie ji mmiri ọkụ, she made a very nice pepper soup with the ewu, eating ewu. Every time that you go to Tio's compound, you will see na anụ ihe a na-ata agbara kasa. People knew him. And like that, he gave birth. Training his children. The children, muta, inezukuma nku, nezuma, ikwa akpu, they will come and harvest it. Ha abụrụ akpu gị. Nkwụ gị taa n'ime ọhịa, they will come and buru gị. It keeps on and keep on. Till his offspring starts. To the extent that nwanne na-ata nwanne ya. In fact, nwa Tio tụwara one of nwunye Tio ime, because Tio married many young girls. I don't know how he managed. I don't know how he managed. Somebody is asking for my number. Plus 31, plus 31, 68, 76, 47, 442, plus 31, 68, 76, 47, 442. To the extent that one of Matthew, tụbara one of the nwunye Tio ime. So it became evil of Tio doubles the evil of his children. To the extent, even nwa Tio, even nwa Tio, gagatụba nwa nwanne ya nwoke ime n'ezinụlọ a na-ezuzugharị. That is the evil that comes from their own father. Have I given you the meaning of ofeke? N'ala Igbo, ofeke mụta nwa, ofeke ka ọ ya bụ. So don't get bothered. Cubana chief priest, or as his name is fondly called, let him give you his father's name. Go to his village and inquire, oh ofeke. Anybody that starts misbehaving and his father did not disown him publicly, let me tell you, if you start misbehaving and your father is not misbehaving, if he did not come from your mother's side, it will be that the father that you are claiming to be your father is not the real father of you. You have to go and ask your mother how you came to existence. If your father is not Onye Nzuzu, not a Sabo, you became a Konko Sabo, know that the either it comes from your mother's side or the father that you are saying that your father do is not your own father. Am I communicating? Or your father's father did it. It always comes from lineage. So since I was born, that is the reason why you see too many people telling you, oh, Biafra is not achievable. Don't mind them. Is the process, is the children of Ofeke. During the war, you see the saboteurs. They also have children. So when they give birth to children, what are their children going to be? Sabo. They are the offspring of Sabo. So now that they are now pursuing you in Lagos, and some Igbo people are now coming to re-advertise land, to buy land, just ask them, are you a product of Ofeke? Are you a product of Ofeke? Ofeke. Ofeke bori, enwere Ofeke. Nwa Ofeke bori. Enwere Ofeke ụghọm. Enwere Ofeke. Nwa Ofeke ọghọm. Nwa Ofeke bori. The part of them all is Ofeke bori. That is not the teaching. So if the Lagos state is driving you out of Lagos, seizing your goods, how many of you know that if Igbo man import container now in Lagos, it's not as easy as for Igbo man to use an Igbo name to gather container. You have to employ the services of Aboki. Because when a Fulani man goes there and tell them, oh, this Igbo man is loyal to me, or this is me, uses his name, it will be more easier for you to get your container out. How many of you know this? Maybe you don't know. Most of you, this is your building, your goods in Lagos. Buildings. Like that one that they are destroying his buildings. He was asking Lagos State, 170 live years, only 114 hitting the like button. He was asking the Lagos State, just tell us what you need us to do. If it is to pay money, I will pay to reclaim my land, even when that building has been destroyed. He wants to reclaim the land and start building another one. Is that not Ofeke? Ofeke bori. Ofeke bori. When Ofeke called Cubana. I am saying this because of the people that they are now advertising land for in Lagos, so that you have your brain intact. Anybody that comes to advertise, you ask him questions. Somebody is saying, oh, because of kidnappers in Lagos, an Igbo army general or whatever was spied day before yesterday or day about in Abuja. Army general. The kidnappers that kidnap in Lagos Road, Lagos Ibadan Road, if you don't know, Fulani people blocked the motor that I was in with my 2 children that very day. That was the time that I experienced Obare Malielu. I was sleeping. My 2 children, I was holding them like this. And I was sleeping. Suddenly I started hearing blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. I now wake up. My 2 children held me very tight. They said the driver is jumping bomb. Bing, bing, bing. They said it's Fulani, 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 Fulani. Driver was shouting, bend your head, bend your head, bend your head. We were bending inside motor. But me, I was thinking, if it comes to me one-on-one, I'm going to go for my. If you have your gun, you can only shoot it. I'm not afraid of that. But my fear is, what about my 2 children? What about these 2 children that is here with me? And luckily we managed to survive it. But the driver's hand was macheted. According to the driver, he said the only one holding gun, he faced him very close. He was very close with him. The driver was from Benue State. He was very close range with him, so he used the motor to face him. He jumped inside the bush. He drive, bing, 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 bing. So who no go, no go, no. All those who, if at least if you have not been victim, I have become victim of that in not in Igbo land, in the West. So it is only the one happening in your own land, but you don't see Yoruba people running every day. They kidnap them in their land in thousands. They are now refugees in Benin. Is there any refugee in Igbo land? Is Igbos not fighting their way through? How can you be a refugee in your own land? And you say, oh, because of what is happening, kidnappers, you have now migrated to Lagos. Is that a good answer? You that is afraid of kidnappers, were you not the progenitors of kidnappers? Did you not work under Hope Uzodinma that killed and maimed the innocent people? If anyone is a doubt at this, go and consult Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch is there. Hope Uzodinma's atrocities. Hope Uzodinma's atrocities is there. Who is Cubana chief priest? Cubana chief priest is an advisor to Hope Uzodinma. What did he advise Hope Uzodinma for? What did he advise Hope Uzodinma? On the way she efeli ego elu, ana ato ya nwa ego. That, I guess, that is what he is advertising or advising. And now he escaped. After seeing many videos of the people being kidnapped by Fulani, you are now saying, oh, come to Lagos. Lagos, where they burn Igbo people's goose. I ran away from here, come to Lagos. I had in a very good confidence that he was paid by those who selling land in Lagos to come and advertise land that is no longer moving markets. That when he announced to his people that he had now moved to Lagos, that their people will rush trooping to buy land. So imagine such a person who belittled himself, maybe ego and the money, throwing up have finished. So he went to collect money from those selling land in Lagos to advertise land for them. The whole thing was coined for business. Business. Projecting the West very good than the East. East is what they call us. How many of you know that we are not Easterners, we are Southerners? The name Biafra, go to your map, the map of the world, the area, search for Nigeria, check where the name East falls in. That is the reason why everything in Nigeria is backward. You fell in the South, and they are calling you Easterners. Easterners. Go, why don't you use your own map? Put on your diagram and check where you fall in. Biafra is in the South. But in Nigeria, they said Southeast Nigeria. Southeast Nigeria. Southeast Nigeria. I am Emmanuel Oremiju, so Nyebochi bringing this very program close to your doorsteps. 181 viewers, only 133 hitting the like button. 48 others. What are you afraid of? I guess they are more than 48. They are more than that have not hit the like button, because many people that hit the like button are no longer watching. Hit once, not twice. Once. It is a way of promoting and allowing people to see this very program, so that they don't go and fall a victim. They told you that after the war, that they seized some of your goods, your lands and building. It is only in Yoruba land that they gave you. It is a pure lie. There is a place called number 14 Omodibo in Lagos. Number 14 Omodibo in Lagos. The landlord that owns that land, when he wanted to sell that land, did you know the name in the paper of the land? It is an Igbo man name. So how come it came into existence? There is another place in Shomolu, I think around Emmanuel Street is a very popular district. It's a very popular name. The man was able to reclaim his own land because he went to court. During the time that they wanted to run away, he wanted to run away during the war. He went to his wall. The man used break the wall, and then buried the documents of the paper in that wall and cement it back. Did it and repent it. So ordinarily, you wouldn't know that that wall contains the paper of this building. He broke the wall and put the document cemented back and then ran away. Igbos with bread and leaving his caretaker in charge. After the war, is it? They said he stayed 18 years before he was able to return to the place. Behold, new tenant knew everything. New tenant knew everything. He saw his caretaker. His caretaker is now landlord. He greeted his caretaker form as if he doesn't know him, and said, "Who are you? Who are you?" The man said, "You don't know me." The caretaker was asking him, "I don't know you. Who are you?" The man said, "I am the owner of this house." The landlord started laughing and called the people. He was speaking rubbish, jargons, and people gathered and started abusing the man. "Thief, you want to collect our landlord house? You want to collect our landlord house? The man went to police. From police, the matter was transferred to courts. And inside the courts, the man appeared without a lawyer. This is a popular story in that street. If you go to Shobolu around Emmanuel Street, the building now have been bought by another person because the man sold the building to another person now. It was even a Yoruba man that told me the story of the building because it was a very popular story there. Not Igbo man that told me. So that they will not say, oh, it is Igbo. They have told the perverted story. As they used to say, it's Yoruba man that told me the story. Look at this building. I looked at the building. Let me tell you the story and the history of this building. The man told me. The man went to court. And inside the court, he did not appear with any lawyer. And the chief judge asked him. He said that he can defend himself. Who is the owner of the building? The man said it's his building. The man said the building is his own. And the caretaker said the building is his own. The caretaker provided the documents that showed that he is the owner of the building. And when the chief judge asked him, he said, please, the building is his own, right? He knows everywhere around his building. The man said yes. And he told the chief judge that they should give him people to go into the building. That inside the house that he lived before he left, he have his document, the document that proved that he is the owner of the building inside that house. And they asked the man, the Yoruba man, he said, oh, that they should follow him, that he can open everywhere for him to get the document, thinking that there will be no document there. This man is talking jargon. There will be no document. And the man went with a digger, with a hammer, and went inside the house that he lived. Below and behold, it is now the caretaker that occupied the master's house, his own personal place that he lived. He went there at the wall and told them to. He started breaking the wall. The man was saying, don't spoil my building, don't spoil. He broke the wall and brought out the documents. Documents from there. And they proceeded to the courts. According to the story that the man told me, that was how this man now was able to be jailed. Because the man never thought that there is such a thing in his house. Too many buildings in Lagos. We are claimed by Yoruba people. That is one of the reasons why they never give you history. History of your own country doesn't have any history, so that you will not read. You will not read. Any tale that they wake up and tell you jargon, you will believe. They cannot tell you history. What do you have to learn in history? So that tomorrow you will say, oh, these people did this or these people did that. No, you can't get hold of history. Am I communicating, please? Am I communicating? I am a man already do so. If I am communicating, can I hear you say, Papa, write down? They claim your buildings. Right now, I have given you two places. So, two places. When they tell you that there was no building claimed, ask them about Louis Ojukwu buildings and plots of land. What happened to it? Is it not being claimed by Lagos State government? Is it not being claimed by Lagos State government? The whole of our papa that you are looking at, is it not Louis Ojukwu private business? The entire papa. If you divide Lagos State into three, Louis Ojukwu bought half of Lagos. Only him knows what he was planning. He bought half of Lagos, your present day Lagos. But they seize everything and they tell you, we do not seize. Now they are now deceiving those of them before you, Abaru Logoko, before you, Abara Shop Goko, before you, Akuru Ulu. Now they have come back to market to you. Oh, can't you see? Cubana chief priests have come to invest. Ask them what happened to landmarks. Is landmarks story not before you? Who are you? If they can do that to landmarks, if they can do it to other Igbo's investments, where can you be? Who are you? I am saying this story now, Oshinan Tenka, but Oshinan cause of war, because some of you have the spirit of Ifajun in you. I am Imane Uremiju, so Yebuchieta, bringing this very program to you and to your doorsteps. From me from here, with the love in my heart. Do not invest your 1 naira in Lagos. If you want to do it, it is up to you. But from what have happened to Igbo people in Lagos, from our buildings being destroyed, from our lands being claimed by Lagos state government, no compensation, from your shops being destroyed, no compensation. The same shops, they are the people that sold it to you. Like what they used to say, that Igbos have claimed their land. Did Igbo come and fight you? You sold land to Igbos. You use it to do Owambe. You use it to dance Ebenezer Obe. You use it to dance Pasuma. You use it to dance. After using your land's money to dance, you came back through back door to say that Igbos are trying to collect your land. You came back through back door to say that Igbos are trying to collect your own land. And your area of investing, or what is prompting you to invest, is that they are telling you, can't you see? Cubana chief priests have come. You will ask them, is Cubana chief priest bigger than landmarks? If you can do it to landmarks, if you can destroy our people's shops in Alaba, if you can claim our people's building at Alaba, if you can claim our people's building in Lagos, give them 2 hours to vacate their building. What can you not do? Even those that bought the ones that they have not built, they claim the land. After selling it to them, paying millions, they claim it. If you hear this program and you still go to Lagos and buy land, tomorrow if you cry and call here, because it is those of you will come and chat me tomorrow. Oh, look at what happened to me. Hey, can you use it for your own breakers so that people will not do the same mistake that I have done? If you dare try it, Ekwensu gozie gị. Ị nara ngozi Ekwensu hụ ka ọ na-adị. If you dare try it, ị nara ngozi Ekwensu hụ ka ọ na-adị. Satan will bless you. Ị hụ ka ọ na-adị. Let us be wise. Biafra have systematically exited Nigeria. With the pressure of the Biafra Republic government in exile to exit Nigeria, it is very obvious that you are exiting. If you want to invest in Ali. They are telling you, hey, anybody is war done. Ask them, did they not fight Biafra Nigerian war? Did that place not habitable until they get back to you? You have an amount. And why things are going on the way it is going? It is because there is no place anywhere in the world that allow for freedom. Americans have their own sabo. Many of you don't know. Oliver Cromwell buying their sabos in America. Many of you don't know. Go and read history. If I'm not mistaken, is it Oliver Cromwell? If I'm not mistaken. Finland, after finishing their own, buy their sabos. Ghana, is it J. Robinson or whatever his name is? Rollins or whatever, buy their own sabo for Ghana to Ikutume. And now Ghana is a very shithole. Ghana is a shithole. Show me anywhere. Show me anywhere that fight for their own freedom and doesn't have sabo. That is one of the reasons why they don't teach you history. Because if they teach you history, you will be mentally prepared. They are waiting to use propaganda because you don't know history. You will always buy any kind of crumb that they give to you. But if you know history, when they are bringing it, you will tell them in 1990 something, such a thing happened. In 1916, such a thing happened. They prefer teaching you useless English. Oh, go and learn English, as if English is the epicenter of wisdom. They prefer teaching those of you English. Go and learn English, and you are where you are learning English. Your land is busy going. Have you seen how irredeemable that some of you sound? With the love in my heart, I love you, and that is the reason why I speak the way I do. I don't agitate for violence on this very platform. I speak the way I do because I love you. If you feel offended, change. Christ Embassy, we are. The news coming on is that Christ Embassy is on fire. Which Christ Embassy? What is happening in Nigeria is jihad. Please, give me Christ Embassy in which state? Which Christ Embassy? What is happening in Nigeria is jihad. Jihad. Even as I'm talking about what they are setting on fire. Christ Embassy in Lagos. It's on fire. Jihad, real jihad. Do you remember when they said the Fulanis everywhere in Africa, they did meeting in Abuja, and one of them said that they communicated to their Muslim Yoruba brethren about their move to take over Islam, to take over Nigeria. They equally communicated to their Igbo brethren, and that is the reason why nothing as such will hold in Biafra. Nothing as such. Nothing as such. That is their headache where Simon Ekpa is. And they are using the evil spirit in you to equally go against Simon. Saying Simon Ekpa, we take a go, we take a go. You are living in denial. I am a man, I told them to so never cheer by bringing this very program to your doorsteps. From me from here. It is good morning. Oyakilomi, Chris Oyakilomi, see the head office, please. You see the head office of Christ Embassy. Please, have you voted for your referendum? How many of you have voted? Millions. When this referendum started, they said, hey, you cannot get up to 6,000. You cannot get up to 20,000. You cannot get up to 50,000. Now, millions. 40-something million, going to 50-something million. Millions, 40-something million. Okay, official, the head office of Christ Embassy, according to news coming in, is on fire. There is nothing, no stone, they are not going to leave any stone on top. It is jihad. If you have not voted, go and vote, and they have made it very easy. You can send your everything to the numbers that PM released on his Twitter handle.
Thank you very much, brother. You have indeed given us a very long talk and information that should be taken home and should be taken at heart. Take it to heart. Take this information to heart. Do not make that mistake again, because their land is not different from our own. It is crowd that made Lagos what it is today. So if we in turn return back home and cause that crowd there, it will still be the same thing. And that will benefit more, because nobody born of a woman will come and burn your shop or destroy it in the name that they want to push you to another site to go and develop. I know that develop thing is over now. Okay? Of course, the economy is not even friendly. And those that have the money now, they are thinking twice before they do a lot of things, because nobody likes losing hard-earned money. And that is it for today. Urging you to please help us to share, stay glued, and like our videos. God bless you.